Welcome. I'm waiting until I get more people to join before I start this. I'm blowing the fucking top off of everything. If you guys hang out, you'll hear some shit. Now we got 10 people. I found out who's behind Charlie Kirk's assassination. I found out exactly what's going on. And I found out the trick. I found out if you're some of these fuckers that are involved with them, I figured it out. They're making Israel look like the enemy. They're posing as Israel lovers. They're also posing as Trump supporters. These people do not support Trump. These people are actually fully hateful, and they're the reason why everything's fucked. Now, whoever is in these groups, understand that as soon as you get out of line, just like a gang, you're going to get fucked over. I promise. Now, I've been talking about this stuff for a while, trying to expose stuff or whatever. But after what I saw today, after getting hacked once again, after seeing who the fuck hacked me, after seeing exactly what went down, now I know it wasn't Israel that did anything, was involved with anything that has to do with Charlie Kirk. In fact, people want to make it look like Israel. Epstein is a cover for everything that's happening today, all of the prostitution of little girls, posting them online, doing all of these things that are absolutely nasty and have actually corrupted a lot of young people's minds. Besides that, they think like, oh, well, I must be wrong, so I guess I'm just going to continue doing terrible things. Well, look at the reason why. Look at the reason why. If you're a good person and you try to do things, basically you get stomped out. You try to be Trump, you try to actually fix the world and fix it for both sides, you get attacked. That's insane. The dude tried to fix it for everybody. He was not a politician. He was on both sides. I'm going to tell you this much, guys. I'm going to keep fucking spreading this word, and I'm going to be on the street talking about this with random people. Since I can't participate with the internet, you guys want to, whoever the fuck's doing it, want to keep kicking me off of it. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go talk to their people in real life and tell them to stay off of the internet and stay away from you fucking freaks. How dare you? You fucking come at me like that, and all I did was try to make everybody happy. I knew what the fuck was going on. I kept my fucking mouth shut. You pieces of fucking scum. And, I felt we could all get along, couldn't we? No, we couldn't, because at the end of the day, you're going to go and scam and hack and fucking do all these things that were totally unnecessary at the end of the day to get by on your goals. I've been in the pump space and stuff, promoting coins, making people hundreds of dollars, and they don't want to buy my coin. Yeah, fucking right, dude. They're trying to stay away from me. They know what the fuck I'm about. All right? These people don't like me. That's why you saw 10 people, 15 people leave. All those fuckers are sitting there watching me, monitoring me, and they're the fuckers that are trolls. They're the fuckers fucking with everything. I figured it out. All right? Jesus exposed the money traders. These people are trading on Pumpfun, stealing everybody's fucking money, dude. They're playing around with people's emotions. These people are the fucking evil cunts that keep doing everything, keep screwing over everyone. They're the reason why your lives are terrible. Has nothing to do with a billionaire. Has everything to do with a millionaire. A billion fucking millionaires out there, and they don't want to lend a fucking hand at all. They don't want to do anything to actually help society. Don't get mad at the billionaires. Get mad at the fucking lazy ass millionaires that want to call you fucking lazy. All right? And old people getting mad at young people, it's not their fucking fault that they got screwed over constantly. And it may not have been your fault that they got screwed over. You have to understand that shit has been fucked with. All right? The people that eliminated Charlie Kirk are, I would put my finger strong on it. Black Lives Matter. The same people who continuously try to eliminate Trump, the same people who continuously steal your money, the same people who continuously pumped Ansem for no fucking reason, the same people who are constantly just taking your checks, fucking you over, and corrupting the world. I'm fucking done with it, dude. I'm so fucking sick of this shit, man. I want to just play around and trade on Pumpfun. Somebody comes over and says, hey, give me 3 million of your tokens, man, and your project will be doing great. Dude, moments later, my shit got fucking hacked. What did this person have in his picture? A Trump picture. Oh, I'm a Trump supporter. No, you're fucking not. Who did I see in the chats? A dude with an Israel flag. Fake fucking Israel lover. Fake motherfuckers. Fake as fuck. And I'm glad that I didn't fall for that shit. You know, I grabbed this token. Don't get it. It's called Batcat. There was an old version of this coin. This is how I ran into this, by the way. And it'll be in the chat, in the Batcat chat, that you can find these fuckers. All right? They made the coin, obviously, evidently. So Batcat, in their chats, if you go to their Telegram and you follow the link, it tells you, hey, man, $500 because you held onto the coin. And then it asks you to connect your wallet. That's likely how my information got taken. Because I went ahead and I connected it, but I didn't actually perform the transaction. Okay? Now, like I said, this was moments after, maybe an hour after, this person had begged me for tokens, called me on Telegram, and I told them, go check out the project if you'd like to check it out. All right? Now, all these people who are leaving, that's absolutely devastating, because if you actually wanted to support this, you would be sticking around, you would be paying attention to all the details. So right now, I'm just collecting some crops on Farmtown. If you're here for, a good time and stuff, that's great, but your fun time is always going to be limited. Candace Owens is talking to these Black Lives Matter people, and that is why she thinks Israel is the enemy. That's why she thinks. I figured it all out. And she's getting tricked. That's why she was so convicted in her beliefs. She probably absolutely is a God-loving person that actually does want good for society. The problem is she's been tricked, like many people have. And I figured it out. There's people posing as Israelis, trying to act like Israelis, and they're fucking cringe about it. And, there's actually, people that want to fix things. Trump is one of these people. Hate Trump all you want, but you hate Trump because somebody else told you to hate him. You have no idea what he's actually about. I'm done with the fucking lies, man. My whole life, I'm sitting there like, I just want to have a good time. And then I was lied to. And that's when I needed to figure out what the hell the truth was. How dare fucking people, You're fucking stealing people's money. You can't even give a fucking dime to a token afterwards. That's insane. You can't even just amuse it with 10 cents. It's because you're fucking lazy. You don't know how to actually build a business. You've stole your fucking money. That's why you're a millionaire. You're a fucking scumbag. Millionaires are generally scumbags. Very few of them actually earned their wealth legitimately. I know a few of them, and they definitely earned it legitimately. But the general population of millionaires specifically are absolute scumbags, and they're trying to call out the billionaires so you ignore what the hell the millionaires ain't doing to fucking help you. There's so many more millionaires than there are billionaires. Look at the amount of money that's sitting in millionaires' hands. There's a lot more money sitting collectively in that many more millionaires' hands than in billionaires' hands. They could be around helping people out of poverty everywhere. And they're telling you, no, take the money from the billionaire. Why? Because they don't like the billionaire. They don't like the fact that the billionaire actually accomplished something. They don't like the fact that the billionaire is actually loved and respected and remembered. They don't like that. So they want you mad at Elon Musk. They want you mad at Trump. They want you mad at even Warren Buffett. Oh, he's pulling his money out. He's going to throw it back in. Watch his moves. Oh, he's going to fuck everybody over. You know what I'm saying? You look at real statistics behind everything, and you find out the money traders, once again, 2,000 years ago, it was the money traders. Today, it's the money traders. And I guarantee those money traders are not Israel. People want to make it out to be Israel's a bunch of, selfish, money-hungry type of people. That's what they want to do. They want to trick you into thinking that an ideology that's built around just minding your own business and being good to the community is something, that they're the bad people, so that you won't ever join them and you won't ever actually see the truth. Love, respect, expanding, spend your money, don't hold on to it. Help others, be decent to each other. These are the things that actual God-loving people do. You have people out there that got the wrong idea, such as Salty Cracker, who thinks violence is a good idea. All right. You got people out there that have been misled by these assholes that want to make Israel and make, religion look bad. They talk about Epstein, but no, dude, Black Lives Matter is fucking pimping out every one of your chicks. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm done holding this shit back. That's Black Lives Matter. I fucking talked to them. That's why they know me. I had a conversation with them. I told them, look, you guys have somewhat of an argument. You're stuck in the middle of a city. How are you supposed to make your way out if you don't have the tools to do it? I'm stuck in the kind of same situation. I don't have the tools to do it. I could make it out if I had the fucking tools. I was living on the high life with a car that actually, it wasn't really working 100%, but I still made it happen. I felt like I was, at a high point in my life, but I figured it out. I know exactly what the fuck's going on. And you know what? Most of these people on the internet are not your friends. That's why I'm going to go out in real life and I'm going to explain to them, stay the fuck off the web. You assholes that wanted to control everything, well, guess what? You're not going to have any control when they're fucking done with your shit. They don't need the internet. Most people don't need the internet. Why? Because they deal with each other. They make trade with each other. They have physical paper or, I think coinage is the best. They don't need your fucking systems. You want to keep controlling everybody? You want to make things hard for everybody? Well, you're going to get your consequence. I guarantee it. When I start going out there and when I start making these statements, I'm going to go out there with a fucking sign, dude. You're going to see. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see a lot of people rise up. I'm going to do it. And I'll likely be assassinated in the process. But I'm willing to sacrifice my life for the truth. I need everyone to know what the fucking truth is. I'm sick of everybody getting screwed over and everybody being mean to each other. They can't fucking figure out what the hell they did wrong. And fucking sick of it, dude. I'm sick of the world being fucked up because of assholes. And I'm gonna fucking protect you guys. I'm gonna put my fucking life on the line. I don't even care anymore. I want to go out there in the street. I want to tell people what the fuck's actually going on. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I can't even fucking tap around on my device and make trades, dude. People want to attack me. I'm just sitting there tapping a fucking screen. You won't even let me do that. I'm fucking taking your asses out. You're done. You fucking put people into this fucking hole, and now you're gonna sit there and you're gonna make sure that they can't even tap a piece of plastic. Fuck you. You're done. Black Lives Matter is a bunch of fucking pimps. They're scumbags. And they are not friendly. They're not helpful in any fucking way. I was helpful to them. They didn't do shit to fucking help me. All they did was track me down and go, expose me and all this shit. Fuck you. I'm fucking done, dude. Black Lives Matter is the worst group to ever have existed. Antifa, they're fucking pointless. They're completely weak. Black Lives Matter owns them. That's what's really going on. Black Lives Matter pulled the hit out on Charlie Kirk. They're probably going to do it on me too. That's what they do. Candace Owens is literally listening to these people, and she's thinking that Israel is the problem because she's getting the wrong information. She's seeing real signs, real evidence of something, this or that. She doesn't know what the fuck it actually adds up to. She's just following a movement like a freaking robot. But it's because she's seen compelling evidence. And that's what they want. They want to show you compelling evidence to make you believe in a fucking lie. Israel is not the enemy. The people that have been saying that they're going to destroy the Western world, it wasn't too hard to use common sense to know who the fucking enemy is the enemy. I can't get anything done on this screen because nobody wants to fucking support this shit. It's not about good people aren't doing, what is it? Good people not doing anything to, actually fix anything. No, they try and they get no fucking support along the way. That's the problem. Fucking society is lazy. I put my fucking neck out here. I got 0 people watching. I got some likes. That's great. But they got bored with the conversation. Didn't put anything into the chat regarding the actual conversation. That's why your world's fucked up, is because you keep allowing these people to just step all over you, and then you keep believing the lie and you keep chasing the hype, and you don't realize at the end of that road, you're just a slave and you look like an asshole to everybody else who trusted you. You sell your soul when you do that. That's why I stayed alone. I would not sell my fucking soul. I was done. I was done a very long time ago. I hung out in the in the parties and stuff. I chilled. And because I had common sense to not go overboard, no, I wasn't invited to those nasty parties, but I definitely heard about what the hell happened in them when people bragged about it. Because people can't help but brag about the great nasty things that they've done before. But here's a situation. I can't even receive a text, and I can't even get into my Telegram to talk to my girlfriend. That's insane, right? I'm going to have to text her at some point. But I have to find the actual number. But now that's another problem, is I don't even have the fucking number. My phone isn't working right now. I cannot make calls on it. But the real people that are causing these issues are on Pumpfun, playing around with money and taking it from you like that. Just, they know exactly if you're a brand new wallet or if you're not a familiar wallet, they're going to take your fucking money. I'm telling you. I figured it out. They're all behind the scenes doing this shit. You got developers of a coin that, once the coin dies, they don't even want to buy back into it. They wait until everybody leaves 3 days later and then they pull out. Like, nobody saw it, nothing to see here. That's what the hell they're doing. I promise you, at the end of this, everybody who fucked around is going to be sorry. And they're going to be sorry, and they're going to be alone. They're not going to be able to tell anybody about it. They're going to have a 0 audience. Kind of like this, but nobody will have actually heard them. There will be 0 likes because no one actually came to view it to begin with. Okay? You're going to get the same treatment that I'm getting right now, except worse. Whoever is responsible. If it doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you. But stop falling for the bullshit. My coin got hidden as spam. Why would it have been hidden as spam, but other coins that actually rug pull are not hidden as spam? It's because they reported my coin as spam, specifically mine, because they are targeting me, because they know that I'm telling the truth and I am on target. So that's what I put into the chat on my little coin there, so that everybody can see. Okay? I'm going to be doing more of this. I'm going to be exposing the fuck out of these assholes. I'm going to be out there in real life. And I'm going to explain to people, do not go on the internet. Do not give these people your attention. They capitalize on it. Okay? And everybody on the internet is going to all be alone at some point. So just be prepared for that. Make some real life friends. Be ready. Be prepared to not have the internet. These little gremlins can sit in the fucking shadows and be all alone. Okay? You want to be a gremlin? You wanted to fuck with me? I'm going to get the word out. I saw what happened. And I don't need the internet in the future. From what my plans are, I won't need the internet. I will be telling everybody why not to be on the internet. It's going to be a taboo thing. People will be like, you use a phone? Ew. That's what it's going to be like. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it taboo to use a phone. It's going to be completely out of fashion to use a phone. Okay? Now, if I'm seeing people join the live and they're not texting or anything, I don't see a like going up. I don't want to, I'm not begging for likes or anything, but if I'm seeing zero activity, I'm just imagining these are randoms or trolls. And what this means is that my entire audience just abandoned me. And once again, that's another reason why your world is fucked. It's because you're doing nothing as well. I'm out here trying to get a message across and I have zero support, negative support. But I figured out who the Charlie Kirk assassinator is, and it's literally definitely Tyler Robinson, but Tyler Robinson was tricked into doing it by Black Lives Matter. I guarantee it. That's what's really going on. The sad part is the courts, they don't want to dig that deep. They don't want to find out the actual truth. That's the devastating part about all of it. But how dare you fuckers? You can't even let a dude tap on a fucking screen sitting in his cave. You drove people into caves, and then you saw him in the cave, and then you fucked with him still. No, dude, I'm done. I'm exposing you. Black Lives Matter is who killed Charlie Kirk. I guarantee it. I would put money on it. They're the ones behind it. I've been saying that for a while. The reason why they did it was for barely a good reason. Barely. It is the same fate that they would like for Steven Crowder. That's the same fate that they would like for Trump. That's the same fate they would like for anyone who has spoke out against this shit, against the bullshit in general. If you don't hear from me again after this video, I guarantee you Black Lives Matter had something to do with it. These people are posing as Israel lovers. They're posing as Trump lovers. They're not actually Israel lovers. They're not actually Trump supporters. But what they can do is act like it. And you can tell when they're not true supporters when they are cringe about it. You can tell when somebody's being not genuine. It's because they're being like artificial and almost like fully cringe about it. So I'm about to go on Pumpfun, and I'm going to talk about this too. I'm going to call them out right to their fucking faces. All right. Thanks for the support, guys. Have a good day. Good luck.